together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small, independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish list. And even if you don't get every announcement that you desire, let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started. Over 30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
Já começou com a capa.
You won't know what hit you.
Let me have
Acho que é a
some
capa,
fun.
Let's get this mission started.
Qual as quantas? Um só? Ah, tá. Não. De cada mago ganhou. É maior, cara, do seu. É mesmo, ó. Tem mago mesmo. Eu quero do seu também. Se eu abro aqui, você bota dentro. É isso mesmo. Olha o Street Fighter aí, ó. Street Fighter. Preciso ver como é que tá o som da live, se tá alto, se tá baixo. Cara, eu não consegui organizar nada, não deu tempo.
Time to end this.
Não deu tempo de organizar nada.
I'm just on another level.
Tá certo, tá certo, tá certo. O áudio tá bem, tá ok. Eu só não consegui abrir do jeito que eu queria, né? Eu ia deixar a live aqui cozinhando aí no aviso, né? Antecipado por uns 30 minutos, ia me organizar tudo aqui. É a live de samba canção. Você tá vendo que a samba canção, aquela bermudinha que o pessoal usa pra dormir? Eu tô com ela.
All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Tem que esperar, meu filho. Não abriu o quê? Ah, tá. Quem vai assistir também. Eita, cara, Call of Duty. É não.
Sergeant
Who
Leon
at?
Alvarez, CM Leth Recon Squad.
Eu nem vi, eu não
Our
olhei aqui.
mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the
Eu tô
comms
assistindo pelo
and bring
Xbox.
it back online. We found the relay, but there was
Eu
a
abri pelo Xbox aqui.
Get that door closed now, Private.
Tirei.
Close that,
Eu
close that
botei lá
damn thing, gets
no
in.
Ultra pra ficar com o delay o menor possível.
Ray didn't make it.
O delay tá ficando um negócio de uns 10 segundos, eu acho.
One piece.
Tá 20 segundos. Não. Ah, tá. Tá 20 segundos. Não.
Willis, take the lead.
Tá certo. Oi? Tá pegando? Eu disse que tava mostrando você aí. Não tava? Não aparece.
What we found was,
Porque tá,
New
tá
kind of
completo, não tá aquela
and
câmera
it found us first.
quadradinha. Vou botar, peraí.
This wasn't human.
Retreat! Retreat!
Alien.
Willis! Open fire!
Caraca, é daquele Alien lá, aquele multiplayer que já saiu já. Isso é uma DLC.
Alvarez, through that door! Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
Padrão do dispositivo. Pronto. Nossa, como ficou pequeno.
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it. Now everyone's dead.
E... Pronto.
And someone needs to know.
Ah, eu vou deixar assim, cara. Desse tamanho. Ah. Bem, eles já avisaram, né, pessoal? Deixa eu começar a live aqui, que eu tô tudo atrasado aqui. Vocês podem ver, estou fazendo a live da Summer Fest aí, 2020, ia dizer 2023, porque apareceu ali, mas não, 2022, tá? E
That
começou
was Aliens
antecipado,
Dark
que disseram pra
Descent,
mim
and
que
it's
isso ia
coming in
começar de
2023
4
to
horas.
console and PC.
Mas o erro foi meu, era pra eu ter
Next,
ficado ligado
2 years ago at the Game
no
Awards, we
canal, né,
revealed
velho?
the Callisto Protocol. From the creative
Mas
forces
disseram já
behind the
que isso
Dead
aí vai ser
Space
só games
franchise.
que já
Today,
foram
I am thrilled to get
apresentados.
to show
Vai
you the
ter alguma
first raw
surpresa, ele disse que
gameplay
pode ter alguma
alongside its
surpresa,
creator, Glenn
mas vão ser
Schofield.
mais ou
But
menos
first,
games que
here's
já
the
foram apresentados.
quote-unquote
Vai ter
Schofield
atualização
cut
desses
of the
games,
brand
provavelmente
new
vai mostrar
trailer
DLC, alguma
with
coisa do
a
tipo
little
assim.
more
Ou
gore.
games que não, já foram apresentados, vai ter uma gameplay. Eu acredito que o COD vai ter a primeira gameplay dele real aí nesse evento, tá? Porque o que apareceu do COD foi praticamente um teaser, foi bem curtinho. Modern Warfare 2, né? Modern Warfare 2, né? Isso aí tá com cara de Dead
Take a
Space.
look
Logo,
outside.
eu acho que não é
Did you
Dead
know
Space. Deve
they
ser
call
o
Callisto the Dead
Callisto Protocol.
Dead? Just
Acho
like
que
it
é.
would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck.
Vou.
So whatever
pegar
you're
água
holding
também.
on to right there, that's your
O que
old
foi? Tá
life.
rasgado?
You gotta let that go.
Foi rasgado, já vi, né?
Your
Tá
new
bom.
life is entirely in my hands.
É o detalhista Protocol.
I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Coisa bonita, meu Deus. Caralho.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
Mano, é Dead Space, velho. É a vibe total Dead Space aí, bicho. Olha isso. Nossa, de poder amputar as marcas, tá ligado? É meu gosto de pisar. Ficar pisando os caras, tá ligado? Eita, não sei, cara. As mortes violentas. Muito foda, velho. Olha isso, mano! Ah, caralho!
To your new home.
Eita, cara! Mano, velho. Olha isso. Foda. Foda. Foda.
That's right. We know what you want
Buquê,
to
mano.
see. And
Oxi.
joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn,
Cara, que
first of
perturbante.
all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I
O barulho
really
de
do
salgadinho
appreciate it,
agora.
Jeff. And you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now, and you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do
Oh,
appreciate
well,
it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah, I know, but
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see
Game que eu
today?
queria que
Yeah, we got a
voltasse é
couple minutes
o
of, like you
Dantes
said, like raw
Inferno, velho.
gameplay. It's two segments in the first half
Dantes
of the game.
Inferno é foda, bicho.
One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the Grip.
Okay.
It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check out the nice ending we have, where we we usually will kill our main character Jacob and.
Porque eu tô
end the 30 minute
descentralizado.
break.
Eu
And
não tô no meio da câmera. É isso.
just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. like you said, through COVID, through everything
Vamos pra
else,
cá.
the dedication, the hard work. You guys are amazing.
Ah,
Thank
por
you
isso.
very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year, this looks like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Ben
Thanks.
Schofield, striking distance. Here it is,
Ui.
the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Eita porra, gameplay. Mas pera aí. Ele vai sair pra Xbox One também, porque se for sair, não é totalmente nova geração não, viu? Eu nem prestei atenção, mas eu vi que vai sair pra Xbox, Playstation. Mas não vi se tinha um One ali. Essa habilidade de gravidade aí, que ele puxou o cara e jogou. Não tem como não comparar Dead Space, tá ligado? Você é o cara que tava ali em Dead Space também, então... Caralho. Eu quero saber como é que eles vão ligar isso a PUBG, velho. Porque isso aí se passa no universo do PUBG, tá ligado? Cara, olha a armadura, bicho. Olha essa armadura. Tá massa, tá massa, tá massa. Tá massa. Nossa, velho. A habilidade aí tá melhor do que a do Dead Space, que aí você consegue levantar o bicho e jogar na... Tá ligado? Interagir com o cenário. Eita porra! Eita porra! Eita porra! Ah, carai! É, você também pode interagir com o mapa, não é só os inimigos, não.
That just happened. All right, moving on. This
Eu não sei
October,
se o
Call of
3,
Duty Modern
né, o Dead
Warfare
Space
2
3 chegou a ter isso, porque eu só
Infinity
joguei o
Ward
1 e o
is
2,
once
não
again
joguei o 3.
returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with
Foda, tá
Johanna
foda.
Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Olha, Call of Duty. O cara tá assistindo pela tela aqui.
Hi everyone.
Tô
In
até vendo a cara
2019,
dele ali, já tá rindo,
Modern
já, tá rindo.
Warfare changed
Nossa,
everything.
cara.
And
Call
on
of Duty,
October
cara. Isso é
28th,
Call of Duty.
we usher in a new era of Call of Duty
Só Call of
with the
Duty.
launch of Modern Warfare 2.
Nossa,
We are back,
nossa,
we are
meu
bigger,
Deus.
and we are bringing the entire team.
Ah,
Price,
tá doido ali já, tá doido ali já.
Gaz,
Eita,
Soap,
pronto, apareceu o Price.
Alejandro,
Pronto,
and
ei,
of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty
É o
in
quê?
a whole new way. Inspired by the World War
Tu tá meio
II
atrasado
bomber,
por que tá assistindo na
oil
live aqui?
rigs,
Quer ver
cargo
na mesma
ships,
hora, bota na live.
Staggering odds are just
Oxi.
the beginning. Here is
Tem a
Modern
live do
Warfare 2.
Game Award. Então, aguente meus comentários. Cala a boca.
Eyes in the red.
Alright, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook points. Let's invite ourselves in.
All station ship is visual.
Copy. Ready for assault. Stay on comm. We board, clear, disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
it up. Nothing at him.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment. You've got 3 AQ internal. 2-1 making entry.
So, cut right clear through.
Room clear. Coming out. Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Squatters, right side. Two above.
Tá bonito. Tá bonito, cara?
Door undone.
Cara, de ser baba-ovo de Call of Duty, deixa. Oxi.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status? Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now. Roger that. We need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. 2 copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
Molotov.
1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring.
Ah, tá. Eu pensei que o cara sacudiu o molotov ali. Eu ia dizer, não, tá bom, peraí. Distância do caralho. Não ia acertar.
All shadows, missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us. 2 copies all. Move to the helipad, Sergeant. Oh, hit the stairs. Flank 'em. Clear.
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Rig is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Open.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship.
É COD, né, velho? Não me impressiona assim porque eu sei que é COD.
Somewhere on the ship.
You have your
Não vai ter nada aí outra que é. Isso é o que? É um remake? Não, não é um reboot. Do. Reboot, né? Será que vai ter aquela missão lá no Brasil? Não é esse? Tem a missão no Brasil, né? Entendeu?
Zero 1 back in the water. Inbound.
Ah, yeah.
Your position.
solid copy. We're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot.
Roger that. Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge. Fast. Secure those controls. Stop this missile.
Como é que é?
How do we board?
A missão no Brasil?
Hold tight, Sergeant.
Sim, mas só porque tem uma missão que não existe, pode ser que tenha, não? Sei lá. Aquela missão no Brasil era massa, velho.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile controls are on the bridge. Have to stop.
Cara, a transição que aconteceu agora da cutscene pro jogo quase não deu pra notar. Só deu pra notar porque ele deu uma. Tipo um mini ledzinho ali pra poder ir pra parte do gameplay, tá ligado? Quase não deu pra notar, velho. Não mudou praticamente nada. E as animações do personagem Na cutscene tá bem massa. O som também tá massa, o som dos disparos, o som do...
They're forcing out.
Agora tá esquisita a água aí no chão. Não sei se eu tô vendo, não. Parece que tá... A água no chão tá com... sei lá. Tá esquisito o frame rate da água no chão. Não sei se vocês perceberam, né? A água que estava escorrendo ali no chão tava esquisita.
Just don't get caught between us.
Tava esquisito. Como se, tipo, por exemplo, tá em 60 FPS, ela tivesse a 20, tá ligado? A água passando só como se fosse uma animação. Tem um nomezinho pra isso. Não sei o nome técnico disso, não. Ali, ó. Olha, ó. Mas tem um nomezinho pra isso.
Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your goal.
Ó a água caindo ali, ó. Tá vendo? Ó a água caindo. Meio esquisito.
Force right. Shadow 1, this is Pectorati. How far are you from the breach? This is 1. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that. They closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door.
Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Acabou. Acabou. Começou a mostrar os cortes assim. Acabou a
Pre-order now
gameplay.
and get early access to the open beta.
Mas é como eu imaginei, deixaram a
That's what
gameplay
we're
para o
talking
evento de
about.
hoje. Né?
And joining us now, up from Long Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission.
Ó, cai aqui.
Where does that set the game? What are we
Meu
seeing?
Deus. Call of Duty, cara. Tem o que de novo aí? Tem o
First
que
of
de novo
all,
aí?
we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and
Nada demais, velho. Ó,
Gaz,
Caio.
Garrick.
É, quem gosta, né?
You know, they're not actually in.
É igual a
the just
futebol, não
today,
entendo
but,
até hoje
they're
a
returning members
alegria
from
desse povo
141,
quando
and
lança
the
um
other
jogo de
two
futebol. Não é a
characters
mesma coisa do
that
outro.
you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and of course Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here. And, you know, you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design. And of course, our
Nossa,
new water tech,
incríveis
which is
sons,
actually pushing the boat into a new
animations,
direction.
animações.
It's creating
As
a
animações não tem
dynamic
essa coisa
environment
não, viu? A
allowing
água
for
ali
cover you
caindo
were
por
seeing in
cima
certain cases you could
e
be
a água tava
behind
escorrendo
cover,
no
and
chão,
then
tava
suddenly
bem
that cover would
esquisito,
shift and
velho.
leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy
Bem
exposed, creating
esquisito. O
this
jogo tá
emergent
bonito.
gameplay.
Tá bonito, tá
So,
feio não.
again, I'm very excited.
Mas você olha
Can't
para
wait
o
to-
jogo
I'm so excited
rodando.
that we get to show it
Lisinho
off.
ali, você olha
That's just
para
a
o
hint
efeito
of where
de água
things are gonna
caindo
go.
ali. Tá muito esquisito.
Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall, Modern Warfare 2, obviously, you know.
Bora
so
ver se a
excited
mulher
to
fala
be
alguma
back
coisa, né?
this
Se deixar
year.
ela aí
We've
só
got
de
lots going on
enfeite,
across
né?
Call of Duty. What can we
Vai
expect?
dar o microfone.
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all
Caio já
things
tá
just
dizendo
within
que
the
espera
game
que não
itself,
estraguem o
built
jogo,
all
né?
on one shared engine now across Warzone
Vai sair com
and
pouquinho
Modern Warfare
bug.
2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot
O
more
Warzone tá
content
chegando ao mobile,
to
olha.
follow.
Well, before we leave, we got to ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, we're showing gameplay here on this, but
Ela
can you tell
comentou
us
sobre
anything?
o
A little-
Warzone chegando
seems like
ao
there was a little
mobile.
bit of a tease maybe in the trailer yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that
Ah,
from
isso
the
aí a gente já
commu-
sabia,
community,
né?
we
Tem
love when
falado
the
faz
fans
tempo
can
já.
pick up some things. Some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements, but we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the
Isso aqui,
Modern
o
Warfare
COD
2
Mobile
universe.
faz muito
So
sucesso, né?
all the more
Dá um
reason
dinheiro
why
da
we
porra
think
pra
this
ele.
game, this moment is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
Ele ama esse game. Qual é o game que ele ama? Eu acho incrível isso. Esses apresentadores, eu amo esse game, eu amo não sei o que, babá. Aí ele ama esse game, minha gente. Vocês acreditam? Ele ama esse game. Flashback.
All right,
World
let's turn
Premiere.
back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
Já gostei da estética do game. E aí, medieval com arma de fogo aí. Zinga. Magia, arma de fogo. Aí ele falou que era um game Dark Fantasy. Eu já tinha mostrado esse game, já não sei o nome desse jogo. Já tinha mostrado em algum momento. Olha isso. Eu a porra. Foi o sinal da cruz, foi o cabo? Witchfire. Nunca ouvi falar. Witchfire. Epic Game Story. Só PC.
Okay, next up comes an ambitious new game from a new independent studio in Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Ah, World Premiere. Eu sei que tá mostrando o World Premiere, gente. Mas o World Premiere eles mudaram o sentido. Não é o jogo mostrado a primeira vez. Se tiver uma gameplay nova do game que já foi mostrado, eles botam o World Premiere. Entendeu? Então, por isso que eu fiquei na dúvida se ela tinha visto aquele jogo ou não, porque...
Solis, everything okay in there?
Tá saindo áudio aí, não, né? Na TV? É o quê? Tô dizendo, tá saindo áudio da TV na live?
Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Forte, sólido. Isso aí eu também nunca vi. Steam. Só PC.
That's something brand new, and look who
Quando
it
eles vão falar
is.
com os
Troy and
homens aí,
Roger
deixa
in
eu
person.
ir aqui
Guys,
dentro resolver as
this is
paradas.
so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
Battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a yeah. Oh man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. It's feel like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask. I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder. It's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between the AAA studios and the indie studios, or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me
Cheguei, o
up.
cara tava
I'm
falando
into
Dead
that,
Space.
absolutely.
And full performance capture and everything.
Quer dizer que
Absolutely.
tá
New
baseado
studio,
também, foi
brand new
inspirou.
energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
Esqueceu de
And
colocar
me.
a pilha pra
The
carregar.
privilege
Who's the
of
other-
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to
Yeah, I guess I've seen some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about the gameplay? What are we going to do in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself.
Hey,
We'll
tá o carro
be
de
showing
som
you more
passando
later
aqui.
on.
Deixa eu
But
desligar
this is a game where you as the
botar meu
player,
som
you're going to be
rapidinho.
exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down, we said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey man, I just want to let you know, I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah,
we're
big,
excited
big
about it,
stunts. This is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be
O
here.
carro de som já passou.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All right, well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going
Mas
to
só
grab
dizendo
you.
que vai aparecer
We
The
are
Last
so
of Us.
honored to debut it.
The Last of Us Remake ou é remaster, sei lá. Sério, bicho? Precisa no meio da Last of Us? Meu Deus do céu. Vou torcer pra que não apareça. É foda, né? É, mais um game de terror. Que arma é essa, meu irmão? Tijolo. Meu, porra. Tá. Game Pass, ó. Assim na lata, Game Pass.
Doesn't that look great? That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including
Na lata,
most
já
recently
anunciou e já mostrou que era Game
Fortnite
Pass.
as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody?
Eita,
And
pronto.
what's
Ó,
up,
The Rock
Jeff?
aí, ó.
And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audiences live
Ó,
streaming
e ele
right
tá
now
fazendo
around the
ele fez o
world,
vídeo
and
sem
everybody
camisa,
inside the
suado,
epic
no
IMAX
treino.
theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you
Dwayne Johnson aí,
from my Iron
mostrando.
Paradise, the very hot
Ah,
and
pai.
sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in
Merchan
the game.
de um
You guys know
energético.
me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me
Não é ele que tem,
as
né?
the
Negócio do
greatest
energético
and
dele
most
mesmo, que ele vende.
electrifying
Marca dele
surprise
mesmo.
in gaming that happened. You know
Se não
me
for essa
as
daí.
the Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, #1, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation. But also, I got to say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there. And we cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black Adam, as millions of you know around the world who know the Black Adam mythology, he is ruthless, he is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this.
Esse Adão Negro
Black
já,
Adam
já,
has the
já
powers
saiu no
of
cinema, já
Superman.
nem
But the only difference,
tá falando do
there's
Adão
a few
Negro.
differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And you guys will finally see the hierarchy of power in the DC universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass, enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Pera, game do Black Adam? Eu pensei que era o jogo. O cara foi no Summer Game Fest falar do filme. Outriders. Ah tá, DLC do Outriders. Eu desinstalei, pessoal, sinceramente. Vocês viram aí nas lives, eu joguei Outriders. Tava jogando e tal. É legal, mas porra, é sempre aquele sistema corredorzinho e tal, aí vai no corredor. Sei lá. Talvez depois, mais paciência, eu acabe jogando, mas agora eu não tô na vibe não. O jogo é legal, tá ligado? Mas tô nessa vibe não. Inclusive eu tava jogando de Piromante, de massa. Será que vai dar direitos autorais essa parte, né? Se der, já sabe, né? Eu dou uma cortada com uma musiquinha qualquer do YouTube aí. Pra não perder a monetização. Nintendo Switch. Já virei os olhos aqui, não me interessa, mas... Ah, Xenoblade 3. Ah, tá, Fall Guys. Meu Deus. Cara, eu tô só olhando pra música, velho. Certeza que isso vai dar. Aquele mostra aqui, isso vai dar.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
Frost Giant. Frost Giant Studios. Nunca ouvi falar.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm's in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry.
Jogo novo, né? Isso eu nunca vi, não.
Command, I may be onto something.
Ih, mulher, deu merda aí. Ah, tá. Eu pensei que ia acordar o bicho.
Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Meio pobre a animação, tá ligado? Meio robótico demais, esquisito. Mas parece que falta textura nas coisas. Quando ela bateu na pedra ali, quebrou. Parece que quebrou uns blocos já, sabe? Não fez poeira nem nada. Ó. Esse é um indizão.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm coming. And hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. Nunca ouvi falar. Beta 2023. PlayStormgate.com. World Premiere.
There you have it,
Será que vai
Tim.
mostrar gameplay?
Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a
O cara tá
Stormgate?
sempre excitado, né?
All right,
Qualquer
so
jogo que aparece aí, eu
Stormgates
estou
are portals
excitado
that
com esse
open
game.
during a massive solar
Estou
storm
muito
that
animado.
unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
É o trabalho dele, né? Ele
And
não
we
pode
saw
ser
some
honesto em
hints of
momento
some
algum.
I mean, you
Ele
know,
tem que
you
estar
guys
animado pra
coming from
tudo.
Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that
Agora não teve
intro
nada que...
cinematic, and then also
só
the infernal hosts,
o...
who are these demon-like
Qual é o
monsters
nome
who
do
come
jogo
from
lá?
Netherworld.
O de Calixto Protocol.
One thing everyone wants to know about, especially
Tem o
your
outro lá, que é o,
background
no
pedigree
caso,
and
quem se
team,
animou
of, you know,
bastante pra ele
where
foi
do
o
you
cara,
want
que
to
é
push
o
the
Call of
RTS
Duty.
genre? It's something we've all loved
Mas
for
é isso.
decades,
Até
but,
agora
you know,
só foi isso que
opportunity for a
teve.
lot of innovation. I know
Street
you're going to show us,
Fighter...
I think, some hints of
É.
where you're going to go
É. Eu não
image-wise
vou
with the
dar
actual
300,
gameplay
400
made in
conto
Unreal
num joguinho
Engine,
de
but
luta.
any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Minha opinião, não
Absolutely,
vale, tá?
right? But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to
Dei
stay
300
true to
no...
what players already
na
love
pré-venda
about
do,
RTS.
do Elden Ring. Com
Where
pena,
we're really trying to
mas é
push
aquela
the
coisa.
genre
Foram
and
300 reais que me
innovate.
renderam
First off,
quase...
approachability.
Porque eu nem
For
lembro,
one thing, we're
600
free to
horas,
play,
500 horas de
but
jogo.
no pay to win, no
Entendeu?
NFTs, nothing
Então,
like that.
existe uma
Just to
diferença disso aí, tá
lower that
ligado?
barrier to entry to get
Agora,
players
se
in.
você é o
But we're also
cara
really trying to be a
do
lot
Call of
more
Duty, por
social.
exemplo, pra mim, Call
So
of
you'll
Duty
be
não
able to
renderia
play the
tanto porque eu não vou
campaign
ficar no multiplayer
cooperatively.
dele.
We've
Pra
got
cá eu já
free player, open-ended
compensa.
co-op,
Porque ele vai
and
jogar
we've even got 3 versus
o
3
gameplay do
for
jogo, né? Lá,
competitive
o
multiplayer.
single,
But of course,
vai
we've also
encerrar
still
e
got
vai ficar no multiplayer.
And as a little
Rodando,
surprise, I think we've
rodando,
got
rodando.
some
Então
first
compensa.
kind
Mas
of
pra comprar
work
só
in progress images from the game, right?
pela história, pelo
Yeah,
single
these
play
are
também
still
não
very much
compensa. É
still
muito curto.
being worked
Eu
on,
acredito
but
que vai vir
some
naquelas
shots of
5
actual
horas,
assets that we're
6 horas
building
de
in Unreal Engine
gameplay
5.
ali. 10 horas os
Wow,
caras
well,
botaram uma
I love
dificuldade
it.
muito alta.
2023, you said for the beta, so people can sign up now,
Olha
get
o
ready,
jogo.
and I'm just so thrilled that there is a
É o
brand
que?
new
Tower
RTS
Defense?
franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, you know.
Porra, não tem uma
So
gameplay,
excited
mostra
about
só a
this team, Frost
imagenzinha ali.
Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your
Cara, se
announcement
não ia
today on Summer
mostrar a
Game Fest.
gameplay, era
Thank you
melhor
so
não
much for having us.
mostrar a foto,
Awesome.
mostrar
All
a
right,
foto
Frost
da
Giant,
gameplay.
Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
Mano, o cara mostrou a foto.
Good morning,
do
High Water
gameplay.
Dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio.
Por que
keeping
não
you in the
mostrou
know
um
with
videozinho de
Alphaville.
gameplay, os bonequinhos andando ali? Meu
Alphaville authorities
Deus.
continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to
É.
evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
The world ended on a Sunday. Boys and girls surfing in the bay. Kids clamored in the park. No one suspected the coming dark. The wave was coming, but the sky was clear. I let it wash over
Cara, eu só tô vendo essas musiquinhas tocando, só tô pensando que vai dar flag essa porra. Mas é isso. Se desse flag, não era pra dar flag também na live dele, não? Tá ligado? Que tá no YouTube também.
Children clamor in the park. No one suspected the coming dark.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine.
Ai, meu Deus, peraí,
The
esse
team had
Replace é
long hoped
aquele
to
que eu
reveal
tava
a
aqui,
new
que foi
trailer
anunciado
here today, but were
na E3 da
understandably
Microsoft.
unable to complete it in time.
Tem
Guys,
uma
I just
arte
want to
bem
say we're
foda,
thinking
velho.
of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict.
Cara, eu
We
espero
hope
que
to be able
mostre
to
uma
share
gameplay e
your work
mostre data
at a
dele,
future
velho.
show.
Na moral.
All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor,
Não vai
whose
mostrar
life is
nada.
being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start
Mais sujo o
running for
monitor
your
aqui, ó.
life. Check this out.
Pô, tá sujo.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and
A cara de
every
Kaká, eu vi o
citizen
jogo, já olhou pro
enjoys
jogo
a
e...
life
Oxi.
of luxury and comfort.
É, tem um negócio que eu vi até aquele Fulgurian falando num vídeo dele agora, um vídeo último que ele lançou, que o pessoal tá dizendo, ah, não, produtor esperando a Unreal Engine 5 pra poder fazer seu jogo. Não, vou esperar a Epic resolver o Unreal Engine 5, porque aí vai ficar mais bonito. Não vai ficar. O cara pode pegar o Unreal Engine e fazer isso. Tá ligado? Isso aí, ó. O cara pode pegar o Unreal Engine e fazer isso. Ou pode pegar o Unreal Engine e fazer um Batman da vida, né? Um Mortal Kombat com aqueles gráficos lá. Ou pode fazer isso, tá ligado? Não importa se a engine é mais atualizada ou não, o cara pode pegar e fazer essas cagadas assim.
Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound.
Eu não curto jogar assim, tá? Muito, muito difícil. Não vou dizer que eu nunca joguei, pode ter tido algum jogo ou outro aí que eu joguei, mas não me enche os olhos,
Apparently,
não.
we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Ó, tem que passar um pano depois no monitor, isso tá sujo mesmo. Quando fica alguma imagem branca clara ali dá pra ver. Bora ver qual é o da vez. Porra, esse The Sims?
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters. They're just
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, sitting right there. But if I lay down
never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever want.
Wolverine. Ah, Blade mesmo.
This world has no hope under your watch.
Porra, achei massa aí, viu? O motoqueiro fantasma tá bacana, velho. Olha. Olha.
Surrender your pain to me, and I will make you
Isso ali, olha.
once more.
Mas não tava assim, não. Não, eu tô ligado, mas a aparência dele não tá assim.
My sweet child, Mother won't hurt you.
O que? O capeta domou Venom. O que? É o Spider-Man.
Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Bem, esse aí deve sair só no PlayStation, né? Porque Spider-Man não aparece no Xbox, só aparece. É só Play e PC se brincar. Nossa, olha os capetão aí, ó. Ah. Olha o Venom. Ai. Até Hulk virou capeta. Xbox, ó. Doutor Estranho, Defender Skin. Isso vai ser o que? De luta?
Counting on you again, old friend. 3,
Luta, aventura, vai ser o que essa porra?
1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Marvel, Filhos da Meia-Noite.
That was Midnight Suns.
Cuphead,
Now we're moving on to the
DLC
wonderful
agora,
world
mostrar,
of
né?
Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead? Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Wow, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds.
Essa é pra geração passada, no
you've
caso,
amped up
também.
obviously the gameplay. It's
Switch,
difficult as
Xbox
we would
One,
expect, but
PS4,
the
Steam.
visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did.
Nossa,
I
tá
couldn't
muito
pinpoint
sujo.
one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course, our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something. For
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Mile.
Vai mostrar a gameplay dele agora. A gameplay já com a personagem nova. Tem os copinhos, essa aí é a xícara. Cara, as animações do Cuphead é foda, né, velho? Eu tenho ele zerado aqui no canal, só não tenho ele zerado nessa conta, velho. Tenho que jogar ele de novo nessa conta aqui. Quando eu zerei ele foi na conta que eu vendi. Mas eu tenho ele registrado aqui no canal. Massa. Tem uns chefes que depois que você pega o jeito, velho, leva tranquilo. Depois que você pega a manha.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and
Eita,
game
nem
announcements.
assistiu, não
It
foi?
streams at 10 a.m.
O
Pacific,
da
1 p.m.
Netflix,
Eastern.
Cuphead.
And that's not all.
Nem
There's
assisti,
more
só
Summer
nem
Game
vi.
Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the
Eu
Dead
vi que vai
Indie
chegar
Showcase
o
with I Am
Cyberpunk.
8-Bit and Double
Caio mandou
Fine,
pra mim
then
hoje o vídeo.
Devolver's Marketing Countdown
Cyberpunk,
to
animação
Marketing.
na Netflix.
Tomorrow, after Geeked Week, there is the Epic Game Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Game Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game
Acabou? Ele
Showcase.
já tá falando
to
dos
look at the
outros
future of
eventos?
Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Nossa. É? Meu Deus do céu.
We're called Neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to
Mas
believe we're
enfim,
in
né?
heaven.
Deve ter quem gosta, já que ele falou que eram notícias excitantes aí pra Nintendo e pra PC. Deve ter quem gosta.
Got 10 days here. You day, you mission from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
Cara de Caio. Ah, Caio, aqui no canal, velho, eu vou fazer vou cobrir também, né? Um evento da Microsoft. E eu já vou fazer, eu vou começar mais cedo. Eu não vou cometer o erro que eu cometi hoje. Então, domingo, 1 horinha antes ali, eu já começo, fico jogando alguma coisa aqui, mas vocês estão vendo, não vou ficar, ai meu Deus, que incrível, jogo, não vou ficar, se o negócio me interessar, ok, mas se não, velho, não espere atuação minha não, viu? Midnight Fight Express. Nossa, velho, pelo amor de Deus.
Get knocked down, get up again.
Nada a ver,
that
nada a ver.
whole spiel. Well, it's time, partner. Time to rise up. Together.
Pois é, né? Olha, domingo, apesar de eu não acreditar que isso vai acontecer, eu não acredito, tá? Porque não teve notícia nenhuma disso, não tem nada, só teve um cara que comentou isso. Eu ficaria muito feliz de ver o Final Fantasy VII Remake sendo anunciado, como o cara lá falou, o Insider lá falou que seria anunciado no Game Pass. Mas eu não acredito que isso vai acontecer. Mesmo que não seja no Game Pass, eu já ficaria feliz de ele anunciar pro Xbox, porque o quê? 2, 3 anos já, eu nem lembro, faz tanto tempo. E a última coisa que a gente sabe dele, né, é aquela notícia lá que eu até comentei, tem um vídeo meu aí falando, né, que não é nada animadora pra quem gosta de Final Fantasy aí e tá com o Xbox. Mas olha isso, pelo amor de Deus. Quando é que vai custar isso aí? 150 pau? 200
Such a
pau
cool
nesse
game, and I'm
joguinho aí?
happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going
Dá pra mim
live
não,
right
viu?
now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you
Cara
guys
de
at
Caio.
home.
Mas tem mercado pra
All right,
todo
joining me
mundo,
now
cara.
is
Vai desde
Megan
os
from Digital
bonitinhos
Extremes to
até
talk
o...
all things Warframe.
Até
Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We
Okay.
got. We just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't
We
know
have
how
a
that works
connection.
out, right?
lucro.
Okay.
We do well. We have a
Sei
great
lá.
connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe
Sei lá
over the
com
years,
essa
and I
porra
know right
louca.
now anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes.
O cara gastou 2.000 pra fazer isso.
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so it's very exciting. She's right there, loud and
Olha o
proud.
Warframe aí,
Tortilla,
Warframe. Free to
30
play,
minutes for
muito mais bonito
watching.
aí.
Thank you for letting us kind of take over
Oh.
your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
Ah, começou a entrar já uns
Warframe,
personagens
has
meio
done a lot over the
esquisitos aí no
years. You guys
Warframe.
have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much,
Okay.
but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay.
Sei
you're
que o
gonna get your
evento tinha
first
acabado, ele
look
começou a
at
falar
the
dos eventos
Duviri
que vão vir aí
Paradox.
pela frente.
Finally, I know it's been a couple years, but Duviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the
Que
teaser
isso?
you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud
Diablo,
and excited
pacote
to
5
show
reais,
it.
cadê? Deixa eu ver,
Awesome.
deixa eu
Well,
ver.
thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
Ah, uma
My
espada.
child, my friend, what was done is done. New
Ah, não já
dangers,
ataca do passo de batalha?
new choices await us now.
Não foi. Não saiu um anúncio de um game no mundo do Warframe, não foi? Um game
For now.
single player, se eu não me engano.
Dream of who we
Foi
were.
impressão minha. Acho que eu vi um dia desse,
And
um
of who
trailer,
we
alguma
have
coisa
become.
assim.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open
Honkai.
world
Oxe,
space
Honkai?
RPG. Yeah, a lot of
Honkai é
space
aquele
today
jogo
from
do
Genshin Impact
mobile,
Studio,
né?
Hoyoverse, across
É,
mobile
Honkai
and PC.
Impact.
This studio
Ela
continues
tá
to
mostrando tal de
deliver,
Honkai
and this new
Star,
trailer
Star
reveals for the
Rail.
very first time
Rail,
a new
Rail,
and exotic
sei lá.
realm players will be able to explore.
Acho que é IL aquilo ali no final. Star Rail. Star Rail, sei lá. Ok. É ele mesmo, né? Esse personagem. Pra celular é Honkai Impact.
Listen. You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures.
Aí eu vejo a galera fazendo live, quem tá ao vivo agora, tá ligado? Acho que a galera nem sabe que jogo é esse. Não sabe nem onde ver, não sabe que existe a versão de mobile, tá ligado? A galera fica enfurnada só no console. Aí já começa a criar teoria. Nossa, esse Honkai é uma IP nova, é exclusivo de não sei de quê. Os caras não sabem nem que já existe, tá ligado? Um game da franquia no mobile faz tempo.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo.
A arte ali bonita do personagem. Coming soon. Mas não disse pra quê.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Genshin Impact agora, né? Os personagens do anime aí, ó. Aí o pessoal vai endoidar. Genshin Impact em 6 meses fez não sei quantos bilhões de dólares, agora vai fazer mais. Olha, vai vender. Começar a aparecer aí. Se é que é Genshin Impact, né? Eu acho que não é. É não, tá bem diferente. Isso não é Genshin Impact não. Só se é outro game da... O quê? Não, eu tô ligado que lembra Genshin, mas o gameplay tá diferente aqui. Ele tá lembrando Honkai. Honkai é fácil. Zenless Zone Zero.
One of my favorite reveals last
O
year was
Genshin é outro, né?
Shredder's
Não sei se é da
Revenge,
mesma
which reminds
produtora,
us
mas
all
é
of the
outro.
Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development,
Mas
and
o
the
Genshin é
team
mundo
wanted to
aberto,
use
o Honkai se não me
SGF
engano
as a
não.
way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
É Tartaruga Ninja. Hã? É tudo impacto? Só lembro do meu Top System jogando Tartaruga Ninja, o antigão lá. Top System, pra quem não sabe, nunca teve, é um console que ele tinha duas entradas pra cartucho. Um cartucho grandão, tá ligado? E tinha um cartucho mais pequenininho lá. Era um híbridozinho ele, Top System. Das musiquinhas. É o quê? Stream da Twitch? 10 mil. Mas é aquele... Oi? Então, tu não visse não o que a gente tava falando não? Então, deve ser aquele cara lá, mano. O cara gastou cerca de 50 mil reais, 40 mil reais, se não me engano, né? Convertendo a dólar lá. Gastou e não pegou nenhuma gema nível 5. Nenhuma. Caralho. É porque não é pra ser, né, velho? O jogo vai deixar você limitado pra você não jogar desse jeito, né? Aí o cara quer gastar porque quer. Aí... Porra, essa agora. Isso aí, Battle Royale também, é? Ô, gente, mostra gameplay, não mostra cutscene dessas paradas, não. Vamos mostrar uma gameplay logo. Final Beta. sair agora. Olha, Clash of Clans. Eu vejo esse jogo, eu só lembro do Clash of Clans, velho. Na moral. Esse joguinho de estratégia, tá ligado? Ih, começou. Mas quando começa a mostrar essas estrelas com pessoas no jogo.
How far will you push humankind?
Ah, ainda tá falando do jogo lá? Ah, tá, ok. Sei que já tinha mudado disso. Humankind. Qual o nome daquele jogo lá?
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a
Esqueci,
multitude of
Age of
historical
Empires,
civilizations
alguma coisa assim,
from
eu
the
acho.
ancient to the
Nesse
modern
estilo.
era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this
Eita,
year.
cara, agora vai a
Bandai Namco
loucura.
is bringing the mega popular franchise back to video
Cara, agora vai a
games
loucura.
with
Fica
One
doidinho,
Piece
fica doidinho.
Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting
minha cara.
upcoming JRPG.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the
Besteira.
Grand
Eu preferi
Line.
comprar ele do que Call of Duty, que eu tô ligado.
見ろよでけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ
Ah, acho que vocês não estão ouvindo ele, não. Vocês já estão ouvindo.
行ってみようちょっと待ってよ
Ai, meu Deus.
変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる
Tá doido, tá possuído, né, cara?
こいつノックアップストリームなんだありゃおい落ちるぞ任せろクードバーサーいっしいっしい立て直すわよなんだよこれさせるかよ
O único personagem que eu acho foda daí é o cozinheiro aí. As perninhas, esqueci o nome dele. E o das espadas lá.
Filled with new encounters
Zoro, né?
and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits. In an odyssey beyond imagination.
É infinito, é um anime infinito.
One Piece Odyssey.
One Piece Odyssey.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
Ah, quando ele morrer ainda vai ter gente pra fazer.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice
Tá
cast.
perdendo fôlego, tá perdendo fôlego. Aliás, já perdeu, né? O evento já perdeu o fôlego. Começou, mostrou Call of Duty, mostrou The Callisto Protocol. The Callisto Protocol. Né, The Callisto Protocol foi foda, velho. Cala a boca. Cala a boca. Agora depois dali foi ladeira abaixo.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
Vai começar a mostrar essa estrela. O pessoal, tem uns trailers que eu não entendo, velho, de jogo, né? Os caras falam um negócio bem abstrato, bem conceitual, e mostra os olhos abrindo, os negócios.
across SGF events, you
A
might be
porra
wondering how to
do
plan
jogo tá
for
sendo
your
mostrado pela
summer
primeira vez,
gaming
ninguém sabe do
dream.
que se
NerdWallet
trata.
can help
Pra
you
que
find
mostrar
the
essa
smartest
porra?
credit
Mostra um
card to
negócio,
reward
uma
your gaming
gameplay,
purchases at
trailer
nerdwallet.com.
foda, um CG. Ah, não,
The
mostra
Epic
os
Mega
olhos
Sale is
abrindo,
going on
negócio.
right now. Save up to
Tá ligado?
75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free games vault, featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before
Ah,
the sale
tá, o
ends on
Maneater.
June 16th.
É outro que eu dropei, eu joguei, achei legal e
for our summer
dropei.
showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
Sei lá. Stadia.
You nuts?
Opa! Samsung Game Hub. Vou mostrar ali. É o Game Pass já nas TVs, será? TV da Samsung. É isso mesmo. É isso mesmo, Samsung Game Hub. Nossa. Olha os jogos mais novos de todos os tempos. E lá vamos de Mario de novo. Vamos Mario de novo, velho.
You're gonna get hit with the
Mario
unexpected in
Futebol,
Mario
Mario
Strikers
Soccer
Battle League.
agora.
In this no-holds-barred, soccer-ish sport, chaos reigns supreme. So prepare to do whatever it takes to claim victory. So much fun, it hurts. Mario Strikers Battle League, only on Nintendo Switch. Game rated everyone 10 and up.
Mario Strikers Battle League. Tem, dá pra fazer muito Mario ainda. Dá pra fazer Mario Fantasy, Mario Souls. Dá pra fazer Mario tudo jeito. Mario Kart já tem, né? Mario Flight Simulator, dá pra fazer tudo de Mario.
The better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances
Eu,
from
olha,
legendary
sinceramente,
artists like Serge
eu
Tankian from
sou
System of a
cara
Down.
burro
So the
demais.
headbanging isn't mandatory.
Não entendo
we do
nada de
recommend
jogo.
it.
Eu não sei
Our
como é
demo
que
is
a
live now
Nintendo
on
consegue
Steam,
vender, não,
Xbox
bicho.
and
Na
PlayStation
moral.
platforms, so go check it out and slay to
Na
the beat.
moral mesmo. Mas é gosto, né? É gosto. É gosto. Eu não sou um cara fã de Call of Duty. Call of Duty é um dos jogos mais jogados do mundo. Então, né? Meu gosto não vai mudar o resto do mundo. Então, eu gosto. As pessoas devem gostar muito de Mario mesmo. Eu acho que eu só joguei 2 Mario na minha vida. Foi um que foi no console do meu primo, quando ele teve Nintendo, eu nunca tive Nintendo. E joguei aquele do Polystation lá, que era o Mario do Nintendinho. O único. Nunca fui de Mario não. O negócio sempre foi mais RPG. Assim que eu comecei até, né? Ter contato, foi mais Final Fantasy e tal, essas paradas. Tive Atari. Eu nem lembro quais foram os consoles que eu já tive. Atari, Top System, Polystation, Playstation. Qual é o nome daquele, rapaz? Dreamcast. Não é Dreamcast, né? Dreamcast. Não tive o primeiro Xbox. Cara, eu pulei. Eu tive alguma coisa no meio do Atari pro Top System. Não me lembro qual foi.
A rhythm shooter with metal music, and right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, A new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry.
Eu tô dizendo, perdeu.
Supermassive Games. This
Veio
spiritual successor
The
to
Callisto
Until Dawn
Protocol, Call of
stars
Duty,
David
aí
Arquette
depois desse
and an
evento morreu.
all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those
O evento morreu
binge-worthy
aí.
teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
Ah, tá, eu vi esse trailer. Saiu hoje
With your whole
no
family.
canal da Xbox.
You know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well, and they're all just hanging on
Esqueci
the
o
end
nome
of a
dele.
rope. How can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. You pull on that rope, and you're just gonna fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
Ah, tá no canal do Xbox o trailer do Street Fighter 6.
There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping,
Aqui,
murder,
o...
cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett
Quarry.
family is in on it.
Quarry.
You have no idea
Pronuncia
what's
essa
going
porra.
on here. Not a goddamn clue.
É esse mesmo.
All right, let's do this.
Who should I call?
Esse game aí, eu acho que
You
se
mean
encaixa no mesmo estilo
911?
daquele
It says
game lá do...
911.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Cara, eu esqueci o nome.
We gotta get out.
Saiu até no Playstation.
Enjoy watching you die.
O pessoal olha, nossa, que gráfico, não sei o que. Eu não vejo gráfico nesses jogos, não. Não vejo. Tá ligado? É só assim, mas quando o boneco começa a falar é assim, né? Mas tá engessado. O boneco não consegue mexer a boca direito, não tem expressão. Tá ligado?
Them's the rules, you noob.
Back at the Game Awards,
Filminho,
we were
filminho.
proud
Deve ser
to
filme
reveal
interativo.
Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and
carta.
challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
Não, né? Não.
You're alone in the
Ah, não, né?
realms, I'm
Eu
afraid.
confundi
The
com outro que tinha
portals
anunciado.
are a mess.
Tem um joguinho de carta que tinha anunciado. Não, não é esse,
Not
não é
even
esse.
sure if Nightingale made it.
Aí eu vejo primeira pessoa e já começa a me distanciar.
And rested should be your
Esse é um negócio muito louco pra eu poder querer jogar em primeira pessoa.
If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware them. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
Tu curtiu aí?
If these shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
Blá. Não me interessou. World Premiere.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd
Saints
with the
Row.
reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last
Boss
year
Factory.
at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Guys?
You gotta do something to capture people's attention.
É o
So where we go
GTA
next?
da zoeira ao extremo.
Me.
is.
Which fool wanna challenge me? Got a pack on your back with a strap, can't relax, cause you know there's no guarantee. I never react, that's a fact, don't react to the task of the mass and the cavalry. Stay correct, it's your majesty. Savage, never kneel, never have defeat.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
From the roof, yeah. Cut them loose if they ain't gonna get the proof with you.
Foi igual, igualzinho. Mas a customização é legal, né? Poder fazer o personagem do jeito que você quiser. Sem limites, né? Levar a liberdade de expressão, não, a liberdade de criação ao extremo.
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense 4-player co-op action and terrifying enemy hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam, and exclusively on console on Xbox.
Manufacturer MHL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So you're going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something
Será que ele em primeira pessoa? Não, né? Eu queria ver o gameplay mesmo daquele que apareceu na E3 da Microsoft do ano passado. Aquele Warhammer Marines, alguma coisa. Ele com a armadurazona lá, azul, com a espada na mão, a espada metralhadora. Eu achei bem massa, velho. Não é isso, né? Isso é primeira pessoa. O que eu tô falando, ele é em terceira pessoa.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
A mizinga. Ah, porra.
That's the first part done. Get to the base of the Matrix Spire and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get in your place. Now! You finished here? Look for a way out.
Warhammer Darktide. Massa.
Bloober Team is known for psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today, they are ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose of this.
Ah, tá. Layers of Fears.
Someone once said insanity
Novo,
runs in
né,
our
no caso.
family. Let it run.
Bloomberg não é ela que fez The Medium, né? Eu tô confundindo. Ela faz o Layers of Fears e o The Medium. Pensei que já tava falando de outro jogo já.
guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
An empty shell cannot live forever. It cannot live at all.
É um joguinho que você não vai me ver jogar. Não tenho mais história. Principalmente esse jogo que você não tem uma arma pra se defender de porra nenhuma.
Now, I break free.
Só os jumpscare da vida.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives.
Nossa, vai
Batman
mostrar
is
a
dead.
gameplay de
It's up
novo
to the
desse troço.
Batman family,
Eu
Batgirl,
achei bem
Nightwing,
meia
Red
boca,
Hood,
viu,
and
bicho?
Robin to protect Gotham.
O
To give us an
Batman, o
exclusive
último
new
Batman
look,
é mais bonito
let's
do
head
que
to
isso.
Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe. No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
Got time for a dance, Nightwing?
I got
É
this, Bruce.
estranho, pô, parece que tá faltando alguma coisa. Ó, vocês viram o efeito da água passando na roupa dele ali? É estranho, não sei. Parece que tá faltando alguma coisa no jogo, sei lá. Se for colocar ele de frente pro
That
Batman, o
was
Batman tá mais
Gotham Knights,
bonito. Viu?
and now we welcome, oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty Dog. Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet.
Será
for
que é
Naughty
agora
Dog
que vão
fans,
anunciar
and,
I think we jinxed
a
ourselves. We were
nova
joking about last
facadinha
night,
no
like,
sonista?
watch the assets leak, and lo and behold.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us.
The Last of
Part 2,
Us, será
which
que é
is
isso mesmo?
hard to believe.
Yeah,
Eu
it's
vi que o
crazy.
pessoal tava dizendo que ia ser o
Nine years for Last of Us
remake.
1, 2 years for Last of Us
Mano,
Part 2, and we still hear
teve
this.
The Last of
They're
Us,
still sending us letters.
teve o remaster do The Last.
This journey and this world means so much to them.
Cara,
And
velho,
it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 earlier
brincadeira,
this year
bicho.
passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of
Cadê a
success,
retro do
we're so
Play
grateful
5,
to our
mano?
fans.
Né?
It has allowed us to grow as a
Trazendo
studio,
melhoria
and now we can
gráfica,
take on
de
multiple
graça pra
projects,
galera aí,
more than we've ever had at the same
resolução melhor,
projects. Okay, very
Eu
interesting.
não sei se é isso, né?
uh,
Mas o pessoal
what
hoje,
can
logo
Last
você
of
estavam
Last of
comentando que ia
Us
ter isso.
expect in the future from it?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition.
multiplayer.
Really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog, and we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you
Standalone.
Whoa!
Então
is
vão
that
criar
this game is
um
big.
multiplayer
It's
separado
as
do.
big as any of our single player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's
Então
got a
não é o
story.
remake
The
do
way we're
1,
telling
né?
that story is very
Se
unique
fosse,
to this
pelo amor de
game.
Deus.
It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar to some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, you know, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of
seriado, né?
Fame and HBO
HBO
to
Max.
adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up
Até
there.
agora não teve nada sobre o
And
remake.
actually, their
Você
last day
tava
of filming
falando logo
is
cedo.
tomorrow. So
The
we're
entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up.
Fala sobre o multiplayer standalone.
close.
Todo mundo já sabia que ia ter, tá? Já tinham
You
comentado
actually
já.
got
Todo mundo
to
sabia não, né?
direct one of the episodes.
Rumores.
Yes, I think that
Já
really
tinham sido
speaks to the kind of
mostrados aí
collaboration
que ia
and trust
ter,
of
né?
just
Um
Naughty Dog and
multiplayer que era pra
HBO.
ter
They
saído
invited me
junto
to direct one of the
com
episodes.
o parte
I
2,
think we have an image
mas
from the
acabou não
episode
saindo.
actually directed.
Okay,
So we could
first look. Let's take.
So you could
Wow.
see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game.
Nossa, a
we really
pirrainha
have
que
to
botaram
talk
pra
about
fazer,
Pedro
se isso
Pascal
for a
and Bella
Ellie,
Ramsey, and
feinha, viu?
not only directing them,
Testa
but
da
seeing them do all the
porra,
other
mano.
episodes.
Mas aí,
They've thrown themselves at these roles
Ai, cara.
for a whole year.
o seriado
Watching
aí.
the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship
Testa
on
da
and off
porra.
camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the
Okay.
game. And it really feels like this is going to be
Okay.
something special. And
Tá
I would
virando
say
os
this
bichos.
will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I
Ah.
mean, that first image that they
Caio,
put out,
para de
it
falar da menina.
feels like the video game. Everything
Tá
that
mais
I've
feia.
seen, both
Oxi.
public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate, as you said, and that's awesome to see Joel and Ellie from the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear
Bom é
about
que aí
it
não
very
tem
soon.
nem problema, né?
I'll say right
O
now.
seriado
All
deles
right.
aí. Eles
Well,
podem
Last
lacrar o
of Us
quanto
HBO,
quiser,
very, very
né?
exciting.
Jogar assim mesmo.
And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join
Aproveitar
us.
pra dar
And
uma
we have a couple
lacrada.
actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on up.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Oh, hello.
Surprise!
Que porra foi essa?
I know.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Que
I'm a little
porra foi
confused,
essa
though. I
dessa
thought
mulher
maybe
chegando aí?
Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley
Olha isso, cara.
from the game, right?
So when Craig and I
Uma
started
mulher
working on the
chegando aí
show,
agora.
both in
Hello,
our
abrindo
very
as pernas.
first
Que porra
meeting,
foi
we
isso?
said, Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the like helping us create Joel and Ellie.
Que?
We felt like it was
Que
so
mer-
important that they become part of the
que
show. And
merda
it
foi
wasn't-
essa aí?
It has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Oxe,
These are real
hello.
roles that we're keeping under wraps for now.
Meu Deus.
Man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good.
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you. So you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
Except for today.
Except
Yeah.
for today.
Yeah.
Except for the date.
It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game. Was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love being a part of
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed world. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So
Não
sneaky.
sei, sei
All
lá,
right,
acho
well, we're so
esquisito.
excited to.
Maybe it's already on
Até hoje
Twitter
eu
by
acho
now.
que essa parada de você levar.
All right, well, let's
pra o
talk about what was
palco
on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about
de evento de
the
game ficar
idea,
levando
or really what's happening is it
seriado,
looks like you guys are
filme, tá ligado? Essas
remaking
paradas,
the
mas
original
fazer o quê,
game,
né?
and this is like
Business.
a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game. that wasn't
Opa,
included
aí,
by
ó,
any
remake.
technology.
A versão
I wanted to find a
definitiva
way
do
to get
primeiro
even
game. Ah,
closer
vai
to our
tomar no cu.
original
Mano,
vision.
os caras
We're
vão.
able to do it on the
Ai, meu
PS5
Deus.
and PC, and instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look
Pra
at
PC
the
também.
Last of
Pra
Us
PC, ele falou
Part
PC
1.
também. Bora ver a versão definitiva. Vamos ver se mudou muito.
So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
You know, I've never been this
Ah, no
close.
mesmo jogo?
See outside?
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
Mano!
Can it?
O cara falou que era remake.
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about.
Ah,
In this world,
DLC
that's
que eu
good
não
for one
aguentei
thing.
jogar.
Get you
Não
killed.
aguentei jogar 2 horas.
I can take care of
How many
myself.
close calls have we had?
Mas não, é o mesmo, não tem, cadê? Eu pensei que ia ser um negócio de um nível, tipo, sei lá, Gears of War 1, tá ligado? E o Gears of War Ultimate. Tipo, você olhar e dizer, pô, o negócio foi refeito. Mano, PS5,
Truly one of my
PC.
favorite games of the
É
past
o
decade.
mesmo jogo.
What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're
Cara-
watching it in real time.
É aquilo aí. Ela aposta no cara ser muito otário, velho. Isso aí.
A decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used
É o mesmo, é a mesma merda, bicho. É a mesma merda, a mesma merda. Eu não vi diferença nenhuma.
Animation that we did for the faces and kind of
Isso aí é um negócio que ela poderia fazer com a retro, porra.
And then the animators went back and
We're seeing
studied.
side by sides here just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models.
Meu
rebuilt everything.
Deus!
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the
Olha
great thing
isso.
about these faces is that they're closer to
Olha
the original
isso.
performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before.
Se ela
Um,
pega a
that's one of
retro
the things,
do
we talk about,
game
like, this brand new AI,
e
like
dá
all
um
the
tapa
combat
no
is, like,
visual,
recently done.
aumenta as sombras ali, os
Just,
efeitos
the
do
fidelity of
jogo,
everything, 60 frames per
iluminação.
second, all this stuff you're getting on
Acabou,
the PS5.
acabou.
Again, we wanted to give
Como
no one
acontece no
to the show,
Xbox,
because
bicho.
they're
Se
all
você
only
pega
pairs for PS5 and
o...
PC. We
Cadê?
wanted them to have the definitive version.
Pronto, o Gears 3. Você pega o Gears 3 e vai jogar no
I mean, when was the last time you guys
Series ou no
played the
One
game?
X, é um jogo, é um remaster, pô, é um remaster.
Again, just to
Meu
refresh
Deus.
my memory before working on the show.
É, velho.
Um,
Fazer o quê?
I was a
O cara pagou
glutton
pelo
for
jogo no
punishment, and I went
PlayStation
straight
3,
from playing,
teve que pagar
part
de novo no
one straight
4 e agora vai
into
ter que
part
pagar de
2.
novo no 5.
And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago since we're celebrating
Meu
the anniversary.
Deus do céu.
So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely
Tô
going to be up for
acreditando
another
nisso.
year.
Eu até
Yeah,
pensei
I
que,
can't wait to go
o
back.
pessoal
Oh, I
tinha,
can't.
tinha
You
se
guys did such an
enganado, tá
amazing
ligado?
job on that
Não,
original
não vai ter
game.
não.
It's
tal.
really when you
Até
play
achei
it,
que,
when you see it
tipo,
in motion, it's really night
Mano.
and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that, think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but
Mas
going
acreditem,
back
acreditem.
to
Vai
Last
ter
of Us 1.
Well, it's
gente,
the whole,
vai
like, all
ter
the
gente
new animation
defendendo. Vai
system,
pegar
new
assim,
AI
olha aqui,
system, everything we
mudou,
learned on,
mudou.
like, Uncharted
Aqui
4,
tá
Last
mais
of Us 2, we
bonitinho.
applied
Aqui.
to this, again, to give that
Cara, é um
smooth
jogo que
version.
não
Just to give a
precisava
quick shout out,
de
this
remake, não
project
precisava
is
de
headed up
remaster, até
by
porque ele já
Matthew
tinha sido
Gallant and Sean
remasterizado, que
Sky.
não mudou porra
You'll
nenhuma
hear a
também.
lot more about it and see a
Pro
lot more
Play
about it
4,
when
não
we lead
precisava
up to
de
the
remake.
release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
Caralho, velho.
We will look forward to it. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
E ele agora vem com o
I
nome
haven't given up
Parte
my
1,
day
tá? Ali
job.
embaixo, Parte 1.
It's a little early to talk about. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it
A
now.
Sony vai fazer dinheiro com o
Otherwise,
mesmo
so
game,
you
have a new
velho.
project.
Do have a new project. But we'll save it for
Meu
another
Deus
Summer
do
Game
céu.
Fest.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going.
Tinha que ter lugarzinho especial pro
Summer Game Fest
PlayStation, né?
continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit.
Acabou?
Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the Planet of Lamb.
Fechou com
And
chave
then
de
the Devolver
ouro?
Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase.
Amanhã vai
Stream them
ter
all
evento
at
da Netflix, tá o que
summergamefest.com.
mais ali?
As for me, I'll see you again
É
in August when
Netflix,
we are
ok,
back
velho.
live in Cologne, Germany.
Vai
for
lá, vai ter
Gamescom
negócio de
opening
game na
night
Netflix
live on
também.
August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will
Não sei,
return
vai
in
ter alguma
December
coisa na
live from
Netflix
the
amanhã.
Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm
Amanhã o
excited to
quê?
share that
Amanhã-
Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023
É amanhã?
as a
Nem
digital
lembro. Eu
and
sei que domingo
in-person
é o
event
Xbox,
to
que é o
bring
que me
the gaming
interessa.
community together. Thanks for being a part of
Ai,
Summer
meu
Game Fest.
Deus.
And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
Acabou, acabou. É, só não foi uma merda total, porque teve o Decalixto Protocol no começo e teve o Call of Duty pra quem gosta, né? Pra mim, a única coisa que me interessou daqui foi o Decalixto Protocol.
Happy birthday
Porra é essa?
to you. Happy birthday to
Que merda é
you.
essa, mano?
Happy birthday, Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs? What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs is the greatest and definitely the oldest independent games festival that exists. It was started over 10 years ago
Enfim.
by Double Fine Productions and I
Meu
Am 8-Bit
Deus.
to celebrate the best independent games out there and bring them to you, the fans. We wanted to bring developers and players together to get together, play games, and have a great time. It used to be a physical event only in San Francisco, but now it has gone digital so the whole world can enjoy it. And we're really excited this year to be part of Summer Game Fest. So sit back, relax, put on your party hats.
Meu Deus.
This thing, I'm supposed to put this on?
That's right, everybody.
Tô segurando aqui só pra ver se não vai aparecer mais alguma merda no
Buddy.
final aí, mas acabou já o evento.
Everybody. That's right. That looks good. That was
Caralho.
cooking. Put on your party hat and enjoy Day of the Devs.
Meu Deus.
We got a new one today. This is from a
Tá, foda-se. Acabou o evento. Não vou ver mais nada não. Só quero ver uma coisa aqui, tá? Vamos voltar um tiquinho só. Pra gente dar uma olhada.
You redid the models and rebuilt everything?
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up.
Cara, sinceramente. Esse aí é o remaster, né? Do lado esquerdo. E o remake do lado direito. Me fale, precisava fazer isso pra esse game? Precisava. Na moralzinha mesmo. E eu não entendi o que é isso aqui, não sei porque tá borrado ali. Não sei se é o que é o foco dinâmico aí, não sei. Tá mostrando bastante, né? Tá focando bastante no rosto dele aqui no parte 1. E a roupa dele tá toda borrada. Toda borrada. Já no remaster, né, você vê que tem mais textura na roupa, é mais visível e tal. Até o recorte ali do bolso, enfim, ó. Cara, olha essa imagem. Precisava fazer um relançamento desse game? Precisava? Cara, seja honesto, velho. Seja honesto com você mesmo. Precisava fazer um relançamento desse jogo? Cara, velho, pelo amor de Deus. A única coisa que precisava aqui era o quê? Ela investir na Retro como a Microsoft investiu no Xbox, certo? E você pegar esse jogo aqui, certo? Da esquerda, e dar um tapa nele usando o poder, a força bruta do PlayStation 5. Né? Já que é tão poderoso assim. Era só pegar esse jogo aqui, certo? Da esquerda, e dar um tapa no visual dele. Aumentar a resolução, efeito de iluminação. Cara, o game já ia ficar mais bonito. Acabou. E não precisava cobrar por isso. Que é o que já acontece no Xbox. Não precisava. Você que vai pagar pela terceira vez por esse game, desculpe, né? Me desculpe lhe informar. Você é um otário. Tá certo? Você é um otário. Bem, o evento foi esse aí. Né? Acabou. Meu Deus do céu. E é isso. A única coisa que me chamou a atenção do evento foi o The Callisto Protocol. O Call of Duty eu já sabia, eu já imaginava que ia ter a gameplay dele no evento, né? Até porque teve aquele teaser ontem lá. Não teve gameplay de fato. E aí foi bom pro Caio, né? Como eu sempre digo, não adianta você ele comemorando aqui. Call of Duty salvar tudo o quê? Pra mim o que salvou foi The Callisto Protocol. Mas enfim, é aquele negócio que eu falo, né? Não adianta, todos os jogos são bons. Eu não tenho essa frescura comigo, não. O negócio eu digo logo, eu não gostei. Pra mim, o jogo que eu queria ver, eu vi. E o resto, pode jogar pra ali, quem quiser jogar que joga, tá certo? Mas com certeza teve joguinho aí que agradou outras pessoas, ok? Mas isso aqui no final foi de doer, bicho. Foi de doer, velho.
Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground
pariu.
up. But the great thing about these faces is that
Ó isso. Cara, velho, não precisava, bicho. Não precisava. Não precisava de remake desse jogo. Não precisava. E aí ela vai empurrar. Agora ela vai empurrar por quanto? Será que vai ser $70? Será que vai chegar a 300, 350 reais? É o que eu estou dizendo. Se você pagar pela terceira... Você pagou pela segunda vez, você já foi um otário. Se você pagar pela terceira vez, você está assinando e dizendo que a empresa pode realmente continuar empurrando no seu rabo. Porque isso aqui foi ridículo, velho. Foi ridículo. Esse game não precisava de um remake, bicho. Não precisava. Era só precisava de uma melhoria com a retro. Coisa que a Sony não investe. Ela não investe na retrocompatibilidade do console dela. E aí, né, óbvio, mudaram o nome do game aí, né? Tiraram, que era só The Last of Us, aí botaram The Last of Us Parte 1, que é pra seguir o Parte 2 aí, né, que é o último que ela lançou. Eu achei que ia ser um Director's Cut, tá ligado? The Last of Us Director's Cut, né? Que agora também virou moda fazer isso. Cara, velho, enfim, né? Não sou eu que vou comprar, não sou eu que vou jogar. Parabéns aos envolvidos e parabéns para você que vai comprar, tá certo? É isso, pessoal. Eu vou ficando por aqui. O evento foi esse, tá? Deixa eu ver se rolou mais alguma coisa aqui, porque o que estava acontecendo aqui no final foi só os caras falando besteira e acabou o evento, tá certo? Vou ficando por aqui. Eu espero que vocês tenham curtido aí. Eu ia abrir a live mais cedo, porque eu ia dar uma jogada no Assassin's Creed Origins pra gente ver como é que ele tava rodando a 60 FPS. Eu cheguei a instalar o Ninja Gaiden 3, né? Os 3, na verdade, os remaster. O único que eu nunca joguei aqui foi o primeiro, o Sigma. Mas o segundo e o terceiro eu já tinha jogado. Inclusive eu joguei na retrocompatibilidade, que é um negócio que é só você entrar. Você entra aqui na retrocompatibilidade desses jogos, eu já tinha eles, e aí quando eles receberam melhoria para o One X, aliás, cara, 60 FPS, 4K, então tá tudo muito bonito já na retrocompatibilidade. Quem tem os da retro não precisa comprar esses daqui, tá certo? E como eles estão no Game Pass, eu vou jogar de novo, porque aí eu jogo, pego só as conquistinhas básicas dele ali, porque eu não fico correndo atrás de conquista, só vou zerar mesmo pra dizer que zerou. Que eles vão estar com outro nome, vai dar conquista tudo de novo. E é isso, pessoal. Eu espero que vocês tenham curtido aí a live, né? Deixa aí nos comentários o que é que vocês já acharam dos anúncios dos jogos. Ok. Ah, tá. Antes de eu sair aqui, deixa eu dar uma olhada no Atomic Heart. Deixa eu ver aqui. Aqui.
Esse é o poder.
Deixa eu tirar aqui, fica.
Benegripe, porque
Não.
você foi feito.
Olha a quantidade de comercial, só porque eu não tenho. É só pra você pagar o YouTube Premium. Olha aí. Cara, foram 5 tentativas pra não ver comercial.
Would you like to get genius abilities or control
Deixa eu
robots
ver o
with your
Atomic
mind?
Heart aqui. Que o
Don't
colega
worry,
me mandou,
I'm
o
okay.
Tarcísio, ele mandou pra
The
eu ver
procedure went well.
Acho que é gameplay nova
Today it's
aqui.
just a matter of getting a polymer injection to become
Ah, esse jogo é indie, tá ligado?
tomorrow.
There's a man in the facility. He's armed and he's equipped with
Foi
an
mais interessante
experimental
do que o
polymer.
evento. Eu achei
We
até que ia
have no
aparecer
chance.
isso no evento.
Become a part
Esse
of
jogo vai ser
collective
lançado no Game Pass, tá,
and
pessoal?
acquire
Vai ser direto no Game Pass esse joguinho
Hey,
aí.
soldier.
Ele
wake
foi
up.
anunciado na E3 da
okay.
Microsoft
Get
no ano
up.
passado.
Want to learn Chinese in 5 minutes? Or maybe get a
Atomic
PhD in
Heart.
quantum physics in just 1 hour? With a launch
Olha,
of the
é
Collective
muito escroto, velho, esses
2.0. All
bichos,
this
cara.
knowledge will be available to anyone.
Arriving shortly at your destination with an ETA of 11:47.
Olha isso.
Now, shut up! Why the hell should I believe you all?
We've got 30 seconds. Let's go.
30 seconds to what?
And then it's total Biap his dad, son. That's what.
Ó. Que da hora, mano. Ah, é que é um negócio muito escroto, tá ligado? Uns robôs com cabeça de boneco de plástico, velho. Que porra é essa? Olha isso. Olha isso.
Damn it, what the bloody hell is going on?
The robots are out of control. They're killing everyone.
We know who's behind this.
You have to stop this nightmare now.
Humanity is doomed to eternal slavery. In 2 days, he will become unstoppable.
Do not believe him.
I don't even know who to believe anymore.
You've got 2 days, son. Don't let me down.
Data 2023. (22) saindo esse ano. Que? Mas outubro, novembro, dezembro, quando? Eu só velho, tá, cara. É, melhor deixar em aberto, né? Tá aí, ó. PS5, PS4, Xbox Series, Xbox One, tá isso aí pra tudo, tá ligado? Pra tudo não, né? Switch tá fora. Como já é de costume, né? É Game Pass, Day One. E é isso, pessoal. Eu vou ficando por aqui, tá certo? Espero que vocês tenham curtido a live aí. Se vocês curtirem, não estão inscritos no canal, se inscreve, deixa um joinha para ajudar o canal a crescer. Compartilha esse vídeo, deixa um comentário. Eu dei uma, né? Deixa um joinha para ajudar o canal. Né? Antes de falar o canal, eu ia falar a live vai crescer, mas é o canal. E deixa aí nos comentários o que é que vocês acharam do evento, tá certo? Eu vou ficando por aqui. Um abraço Um beijo. Até a próxima, pessoal. Fui!